Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot. Getting ready to do your full moon in Gemini reading. The full moon is on the 27th, which is a Monday on the west coast of the U.S., but this will probably be experienced the day before Sunday by the majority of the world. I have laid out the African tarot along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Crow Tarot and finish up with a couple of oracle cards. I will be creating an extended from this, which will be linked in the description box below. I welcome your likes, your comments, your shares, and if you would be so kind as to subscribe to my channel, all of these things help. However, I don't want you can't do any of those things until you've seen at least some portion of this video and it's resonating for you. But because I can't stop in the middle of the reading, I'm noting to you that I will make this ask at the end of the video. I almost always do, but some of you won't make it that far. So at any point that you feel a sense of connection, please do any of those things. And ultimately, I am most appreciative of your time here with me now and all the support that many of you give to me always. So let's get started, Gemini, with your overall energy. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a beautiful emblem of your confidence and your passion. You are feeling good. You are expressing yourself subtly, but with great determination. Wherever you're moving, whatever it is that you want, whatever target or goal you have your eye on, you are absolutely assured of that success. However, it is really your magnetism that attracts the collaborators, the resources, whatever you need in your quest for this target. I have a particular affinity right now for the black cat sitting at her feet as her minions, as her assistants, as those who worship and appreciate her, those who know your power. You are attracting many who will gladly serve you. And because of the purity of your desire, you are able to allow others in your presence to gain some measure of that confidence, that magnetism, that strength, and that determination that you are exuding right now. This full moon is really highlighting your current perspective and energy. So this is really highlighting the way in which you are feeling good. You are looking beautiful, you're looking handsome, you're radiating that confidence, warmth, and desire. In your 10th house, no surprise, you have the Fool. This is your social identity. This is the way others see you, as being on a quest, on a new adventure, an exciting new adventure. This is you recognizing all the tools and skills that you have to encounter any obstacles or challenges on your path, the tremendous faith you have in your powers to overcome, but also your trust in the universe, that you don't need to know the destination, you don't need to know the end point to know that it is a path that is destined for you, that you are now well prepared for on the path of your purpose. There is a sense here, Gemini, that you are moving towards the very thing that the world needs from you. This is a destiny move. You're on your mission. In the first house, we have the Hanged Man. So we are here during this full moon energy, taking a pause, understanding the tremendous lessons we've learned, the opportunities that are all around us, and the requirement to shift our focus, our perspective, in order to recognize these opportunities, so that you can best maximize them, utilize them in a way that will shift your perspective into a greater recognition that every opportunity is one for growth, for presence, for greatness, for power, to express your power. You really are allowing yourself to stand still for a brief moment in order to recognize how are you thinking about your reality, the reality that you are creating. How are you imagining that? Are you creating that, building that with your thoughts in the most productive way? And that is what's key here, understanding that your thoughts indeed do build your reality. In the fourth house, we have the Five of Swords. This is the house of your foundation, your rootedness, your family, of course, and your history. The Five of Swords is your response to the resistance that you may be receiving, particularly from family, from your intimate community, from your domestic environment, particularly those that may work at home. This has special resonance, so that the kind of feedback, information, criticism, critique that you receive, that customarily you received as verification of your doubts, verification of any insecurities that you had about having enough of what you needed to be successful. You're now recognizing that these resistances are a reflection of those who present them, and they're not a reflection of the merit of your ideas or your energy, your behaviors, or your actions. You're using your words more judiciously, understanding the power of them. You're not wasting your words in the same way. You are picking your battles. And overall, you are recognizing that it is important for you to change the way in which you once put a lot of energy or internalized the resistance you got, when now it is just another tool that you use, a verification of the power of your ideas. You can use all this information to make your ideas better, to give you a clue about what issues or problems will arise, and you are instead using this as an opportunity to assess the resources that you have. And resistance can be a resource. It can sharpen your skills as you move forward, confident that you're on a path that is best for you. In the seventh house, the house of your significant relationships, the Empress. So this is in some ways a kind of verification of the reason why others may be intimidated by your presence, intimidated by your ease in expressing yourself, in knowing how to activate your resources, how to generate the abundance or the new ideas that you are able to fluidly generate, fluidly produce, the efficiency and the grace with which you make hard and consistent work easy. So indeed, the Queen of Wands is merely a daughter of the Empress energy, and this can be some leadership that you are enjoying right now. Someone who sees your potential, is nurturing you, is mentoring you. This can also be your opportunity to provide guidance to partners, to your audiences, clients, customers, students, anyone who you have influence over is marveled by your grace. And indeed, the resistance that you may experience is in many ways a consequence of this dynamism that you're expressing. This ability to not only be constantly productive and efficient, but to enjoy the rewards of your efforts, to enjoy the process so that it does seem easy. I'm going to clarify the 10th house, the way others see you, your experience in community, the Fool with the 10 of Swords in the 9th house, and the 6 of Wands in the 11th house. You are coming from a place of incredible healing. And the Hanged Man in the 1st house is really your opportunity to release many old beliefs, those old beliefs that fed into the self-doubts you may have experienced in the past, the expectations of others that were not designed for you, that didn't see you or acknowledge your desires or your moves towards success or happiness. Discourage those. And releasing those beliefs has been slow. It has been incremental, so that you're taking on those pieces, but you're recognizing overall that this process is the gateway into your power, into your confidence. With each pass at reviewing your failures, your disappointments, or your heartaches, you are moving ever more powerfully towards a release of your positive and passionate expression. This is a release of the power that you have without fearing the sense of a threat that you may have experienced in the past. The sense of victory that you're experiencing in your community, in the greater community, this ability to draw others to you, to draw collaborators to you, to be a team player, ironically, despite the power that you have, the influence that you have, the ability that you have to motivate others, is making you an ideal team player. And embracing that role allows you to have those victories that raise you in the esteem that others hold for you, that recognize your efforts at commitment to the collaboration, at being one among many, working towards similar goals, is really the victory and increases their regard for you. And this is something that you value. You want to be an equal. You want to experience collaboration in equity, is a better way of putting it. Everyone to their strengths, which dispenses with a hierarchy. And I definitely sense as you move on to this new journey, this new adventure, that part of the newness is dispensing with this sense of control or authority, hierarchical authority, dispensing with bosses, and really finding a way to work where everyone has value. And your value, even if it is powerful authority, leadership, has a place within a collaboration. Everyone working from their strength, but being recognized for your strength, for your victory as part of the team, is what is motivating you at this time on this new adventure, on this new way of doing things. I hope this has been helpful for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card and ask you here to formally like this video if you're resonating with it, to share this with others, to comment below, and to subscribe to my channel. And the Soul's Journey card I pulled is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Powerful. I love this. And I am also going to pull a Language of Flowers card for you. And I pulled the calla lily. And the key word is rejuvenation. Reawaken and then stand stronger. Thank you so much, Gemini, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.